And we are coming up live. Right? Right? Let's see. I got my preview going. Oh, yep. Okay, it's live. Yeah, we're official. All right. Yeah. So this is
Sure.
my official channel with the affiliated with the Lonely Hearts Club, but now I'm going out kind of on my own, doing my own channel. This is going to be with Star Citizen exclusively. Every now and then I might pop in Space Engineers if I get really bored. But for the most part, this is going to be a Star Citizens channel. And mainly working with my security organization, which I created, which is the Jefferson Security Group. So we're a private military organization, and doing basic military contracts and that kind of thing, security contracts for different people within the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some bunker operations with the technique that I've been kind of playing with, utilizing these kind of swoop bikes that I put in the Cutlass Black, which is a ship that is more used as a cargo ship, but we're using it more as a vehicle carrier slash raiding ship, which I think it does a pretty good job. So. And then I also have Hep here with me. He's a buddy of mine, so he's been
Hello.
playing. So yep, say hi, man.
Hi.
And yeah, since we're on the official live channel and everything, we are gonna try to keep it fairly clean and whatnot. But I'm gonna put it at a PG-13 channel. Oh, Windows 7 is wanting me to change my colors back to basic so I can play the game, and we're good. All right, and I see everybody's chats. All right, yeah, this is cool. I got a second screen up with the universal chat coming in from YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So, and I got Twitter going too. So Twitter should be up. Yeah, so it's gonna be legit.
Mr. Worldwide.
Dude, I'm learning, man. This is some cool stuff. I've actually been sitting here doing research for like, I don't know. I probably put in like in the last week, maybe like 10 hours of research, just straight up just learning how to stream and learning what other people are doing and learning about different applications, that kind of thing. I haven't come up with a donation option yet, but once I do a little better with kind of getting everything together, on my end, it's a little more entertaining and people actually watch me. We had a guy for a while, but yeah, I think we might even be alone right now. It doesn't necessarily mean we're alone though, because people go back and watch the streams, when they're in your history.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the moment, I don't think anybody's viewing us. I think we're losers. But then again, I don't think it picks up YouTube either. So I think YouTube might not be recorded. So, all right. I'm gonna go to selling Terra, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about? The Terra Farms.
Yeah.
Terra Mills Hydro Farm. That's what it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go there and stage some bikes and a Cutlass. So that's the easiest place for me to do it. So.
Sounds good.
When I have money, I run medical supplies there and do like one run, and I'll make like 3K just for going from Port Olisar to there. It's kind of cool.
Do you want to try to run JT?
Let's see. What do I have as far as funds? Oh, I'm suffocating because I did not put on an oversuit. Gotta love it. Pressurize. We got this. We're okay, bud. It's okay. I just like walk out into space with like, just nothing on. Just like, hey, what up? I should survive, right? And the guy's like in pain, clenching, he's like, ow, why did you do that to me, dude? That was unpleasant. Why did you just walk out into space? I mean, it's like I got a spacesuit. Just use it, man. Like, the hell, man. All right, so I got this Rust Society undersuit that I love with some new armor. Rust Society helmet. Oh, it's a Horizon Rust Society helmet. Ah, that looks kind of lame, actually. I thought it was going to be cool. Man, my ninja helmet almost looks better. And then we got my arms. Rust Society. Those look cool. And then the legs. I've got my Rust Society legs. So it looks like the white helmet might need to stay. Even though, yeah, I don't like the Rust Society helmet. I don't know. With the other stuff, it kinda works. Yeah. Actually, that makes
eat soon, by the way.
You got what? Sorry.
I gotta eat soon, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. How dare you?
Your server's full.
Is it? I was like on other servers trying to get in, but they were full, so I went on this one. Yeah, trick I do is I just go back and then like if you go back to the main screen, like the one where you're just selecting what game mode you want, and then keep going back, then it'll, you know, eventually it'll select it and you'll get in. Because people crash. I mean, it's alpha, you know.
Yeah.
So out of 50, if you think of the odds of somebody, you know, logging out or crashing or having an accident or anything, you know, disconnecting for a split second, you know, you can pop in. So. But yeah, so. Okay, we're gonna be going to the Terra Mills Hydro Farm. I thought it was funny. My fiance was watching my stream a little bit ago, and she saw me in a jump, and she's just like, "This is boring. Nobody would watch this."
God, you had the worst moment.
I know. Well, it's like in a jump. Obviously, I mean, what do you do in jump? You sit there. I mean,
I go on my phone.
Yeah, I mean,
like some people on Tinder.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, come on,
you know,
let me join. 48 on 50. Well, let me join.
I just keep trying, dude. You'll get it. I just go back out, go back in, go back out, go back in.
Can you send me a party invite?
Maybe. Let's see. I mean, I can invite you for sure. Let's see. Hepsu. So I had a question for you. So you're going to be doing Alpha Squad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was curious then, because you're actually pretty active, dude. Like, so if you want, dude, I mean, I'll give you Alpha Squad. It seems like you're pretty committed to the fighter project. So, but that would mean that you'd need to train the new light fighter recruits that would come in. So, but I mean,
I'd like to get good first and feel comfortable with my HOTAS, but yeah, then when I'll feel ready, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're active enough, dude, and you're around, man, that honestly, I don't have any problem giving that group to you. Because honestly, I've been looking for somebody who's dependable to actually run that group. Because every time it's usually me, and I want to do ground ops. That's, you know, that's why I started the whole ground ops thing, and I've been stuck doing the fighter thing because everybody else is, you know, doing ground ops, and it's like I feel, you know, like I'm up here, you know, it's like herding cats, man. It really is, dude. Trying to get this fighter group together and trying to negotiate, you know, work with that and also coordinate with the ground ops. It's impossible, dude. I have to work as a liaison, and I need somebody in control of each group. And so the ground ops is organized and awesome. They're badasses, dude. But like, I need the fighter group, man. We're lacking. We need some, not necessarily fighters, because we have fighters. We need some actual leadership, man. So that's the thing. That's the thing I'm after. So.
Yeah, well, right now I got a lot of free time for a certain personal reason, but eventually I won't be able to be online as much, honestly. Just so you know.
Oh no, that's cool, man. I mean, it's life, dude. I mean, I got my fiance that. You okay? Okay. Yeah, I got my fiance that. You know, oftentimes, you know, I have to log out and do things, and her family and things like that. You know, so just having a life, you know. So, you know, we all have one. You know. Real life stuff comes first, you know, and I think everybody in our group kind of acknowledges that, you know, we'll all cover for each other. So,
for sure.
If you got to leave an op early, dude, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's, you know, we all do it. And oftentimes with ops, I've noticed the ones that run throughout the night, you know, people leave, people come, you know, throughout the night. And so I just record, you know, kind of how long everybody's there, what everybody does, and I try to come up with a percentage of, you know, what each person did, you know.
But yeah, now I'm gonna go eat since the server's full and I can't join, and I'll come back.
Alright, man. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna just be staging these bikes, dude, and it's gonna take me a while to get that ready and then jump, so.
Yeah, feel free to start as well, I'll catch you up there.
All right, man.
Alright, be right back.
Yeah, later. Keyword being right now. So, all right. So yeah, he's going to take off for a bit, and while he does that, I'm going to actually be staging for our operation tonight. The way that I stage is I take these this Cutlass Black over here, kind of drop it in a nice location, nice and secluded. Got to wait for the graphics here to catch up. These planets actually have a lot of detail. This is actually a moon. This isn't even a planet, but it's just crazy amount of detail. And these things are as big as actual moons and actual planets. And this game was started by just a few people who got kind of fed up with the politics and the way that space sims were operating. They were operating more about more for the money, more about the dollar than they were wanting to create a good game. And so these people, not only are they game creators, but they're also players within the game too. And this is really just a labor of love, something that's been created. It's not open to the public yet. It probably won't be open to the public for another few years. But when it does become open to the public, it's going to be amazing. I mean, it's already amazing in and of itself right now. Something that people can't normally, you know, even trying to describe it to people, trying to get friends to play, because it is limited access. Eventually, they are going to say no to people who want to come and join. So I've been trying to get friends to play, and they get mad and they say the game's incomplete and all this other stuff. But there's more content in this game, I think, than any other game that I've ever played. I mean, look at this detail. Just even this pressurized room. Look how much is happening. I mean, you've got all these signs going, all these little gears going, everything moving. There's so many different moving parts. Even my rifle has a barrel that extends itself as it gets drawn. The amount of detail that they put into this game is beyond words. And so that's something I really do want to showcase to people, and get people, you know, to sign on for, because it is something that isn't going to last forever. And when they move on into beta testing, they're no longer going to allow people to get the game. So you only have a little bit of time. Alright, so we are going to file a claim here. These are Drake Dragonflies, which I load in the Drake Cutlass. I might as well have been sponsored by Drake Interplanetary. I use a lot of their ships because I find that they're very reliable. The only thing is they're not very strong. They just have a very powerful kind of a punch type attack. So if you can get the first hit, usually you can do pretty well. These bikes are awesome. They're just little hover bikes that I can actually fit inside the Cutlass, and you can also use them in space, which makes them very useful. And so my group uses them for the security operations that we do. Alright. So I do want to say that I do represent the Lonely Hearts Club as well. You can actually look us up on Discord, as well as looking us up with our own Twitch. So the Lonely Hearts group is a group that was established about 7 years ago. I co-founded it with a buddy of mine, and so we'll be doing some affiliated feeds together, and so that's going to be a lot of fun here later. As well as I am also looking into a few other friends that stream, so you know, I want to do some collaborative projects as well. There's a guy that actually I've been looking into just because I'm a bit of a fan. I'm going to try to run into him or crash some of his streams. So Rexzilla, if you're listening, I'm gonna be gunning for you, man. All right, so let's see. I've got 18 seconds left on this Dragonfly. I love you. You okay? Okay. Got my fiance relaxing over here, if anybody's wondering why I keep talking to the side. So I'm gonna try to eventually get her on some of my streams here later, but She's pretty adamant about not doing video games, so I don't know. Either way, it's what it is. I'll try to get her to talk on here. It'll be fun. But yeah, anyways, so we are going to be working with some collaborative projects here in the future. I've got quite a lot of plans as far as running security for a larger group called Jump Syndicate. And then we have Zyber Corp, which is a group from space engineers that's going to be making its way over here soon too. So it's going to be a blast. Actually, we're going to be running internal security basically for 2 larger organizations. Right, so I've got the second one that I'm loading up here. People have accused me of black magic in being able to navigate and work with these dragonflies. I actually, all I have to say about that is you know, to the primitive, advanced technologies and techniques always appear to be magic. That is not the case. It is simply just getting practice with these things and learning how to use them. But yeah, for some reason, I tend to be the only one that can really load these things effectively and get them to function while inside the Cutlass. I have tried several other ships, including Connie's and different super massive ships. I've had people spawning, I mean, these, you know, $1,000 behemoths to see if they can get my bikes inside. And unfortunately, they just don't work as well as the Drake Cutlass. And it is a cheap thing. This is a fairly inexpensive ship people get. It's one of the starter ships. I absolutely love it, and it's great for hauling vehicles. So why even upgrade? Especially, I mean, yeah, if it's not broke, you know, don't fix it. It hauls everything that I need to haul. To be honest, this is going to be my be-all, end-all ship for all of my utility and hauling purposes. I don't need to purchase anything else. And even when the game comes out, I mean, I'm going to have the option to salvage and permanently acquire things, but honestly, I don't think anything is going to be as good as this ship. It's just too universal. It's too perfectly designed. They spent a lot of time putting this thing together, and it kind of reminds me of the Millennium Falcon almost, something like that. It's a great smuggling ship. It's a great pirate ship. It's great for you know, just about everything. It's great for doing bounty hunting missions. It's great for working with personnel and transporting them and picking them up. It's great for transporting and picking up vehicles. My only gripe is it cannot fit the Ursa rover in it, which means it's not going to be able to fit the tank either. So those are the only 2 vehicles that it won't. But other than that, it can fit the Cyclones. It can fit anything else as far as that's concerned. Alright, I guess I gotta be clear as to what each vehicle is, because this game is still in alpha, so not a lot of people are going to know what these things are. The Cyclones are rovers that are kind of medium-sized. There's also the smaller-sized rovers which fit in there, which the Gray Cats, which those kind of die in one hit. They're not very useful. I actually ended up kind of getting rid of mine and getting this awesome Fashion instead, because you know, just the Gray Cats just aren't that great. All right. One of the reasons I load on the moon is, if you've noticed, I've been able to do these like 20-foot leaps into the air. Can't usually do that on planets, so. But yeah, this is just a very highly favored staging area for me. Anyone leaving is usually transporting some cargo, so they don't want to mess with me because they don't want to risk their cargo. Meanwhile, I don't really have any cargo, so I don't have anything to risk, so I don't really mind attacking them. Granted, it took me a second to stage all these, but now that these things are staged, we're good to go. Oh, wow, these things just perfectly set for me. That was nice. So, and at this point, we got them just... I don't think I need any more than 3. So, and that is how you stage 3 Cutlass Dragonflies in a single Cutlass, 3 Drake Dragonflies in a single Drake Cutlass. So, something I've had a lot of people ask me, and there is a way to get a 4th bike in here, but it doesn't fit 4 Dragonflies very well. It's very glitchy. You can get a, I'm trying to remember the name of the bike. There's another one that you can get, a Nox, and that one will actually fit in here as well. So you could have 4 without any real glitches. closed. We're gonna hit our angle. Kind of picky about how I do exits, but this is a pretty good way to exit a planet or a moon. I just pick a good angle. I get it set, hit my view, and then yeah, I got it to 500. See, this is a 25-kilometer atmosphere, so it doesn't take very long. Over halfway now. So with the new flight model, everybody is going to be forced to fly properly. I have seen quite a few people do crazy exits out of the atmosphere at weird degrees and weird angles, but with the new atmospheric conditions, you will burn up faster than you can blink, and it's great watching people burn up now because everyone was always trying to do those weird atmospheric entries. So, all right. And I want to say hello to the couple of viewers. You are more than welcome to hit the chat in the channel. I'll be able to see it. It'd be great. All right. I don't know for 100% if I can see the Facebook. I don't know. I'll have to check and mess with that to see if I can see it. But I think Facebook Live works. I don't know. All right. I am in space, so my next move is I'm gonna head to Hurston.
Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. Yeah, we're still in alpha. There's going to be some graphics glitches. It's all good. So yeah, we have a 31 million kilometer trip, so it is going to take a little bit, so I will be right back.